everybody, I'm back for the second time today. We're going to throw together a quick and easy chicken pot pie a la cat because I've got some ingredients. I pulled out of my freezer. I don't have all the ingredients as typical for a pot pie, but I have some of them. Anyway, I just finished making a keto polenta video and just finished that about 20 minutes ago, and I just got it up on YouTube and Facebook, on several pages of Facebook. You can find me at Kat's Cooking Kitchen on YouTube or on Facebook. I'm on both. You should be able to find me one or the other. YouTube has a zillion cats on it. So you want to make sure you spell my name with a K, K-A-T''S, Cooking Kitchen. And I've got several videos. And I'd like to think all of them are good, but some are better than others. Got some great ideas out there for everybody. So now I have some butter in my skillet here. It's going to turn into brown butter, which only makes things a little nuttier, a little yummier. And I'm going to peel up this second small onion. We're going to get it browning in the onion or in the butter. You'll see me moving stuff over. I have a garbage bowl over here. It's getting kind of full already because I peeled potatoes, and I took, I don't know, 4 or 5 of the small Yukon Gold potatoes. They're not very big. And I peeled them and I diced them and I got them par cooked. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to move you down. There you go. Now you can see what I've done. I've peeled my onion. And now I'm just going to, I should have checked out on my porch. I got a new gizmo. Anybody knows me I'm the gadget queen. But I found something you put your fingers in and it lets you chop without cutting yourself. And I think everybody should have one of those. Knuckle guard, finger guard, whatever you want to call it. Such a simple tool. We'll see if it works. It looks like it would be really handy. Let me go ahead and get one onion going in here. That's so warm. We have brown butter onions in here. You get a spatula. Just going. Ooh, that smells good. And I may have more mix than I have room for in my pan, and that's fine because I can turn them into hot pie egg rolls or something. Wouldn't that be good? I think that'd be good. Always thinking. Trying to come up with new stuff. And you just chop them up however fine or chunky you want them. They're going to cook down quite a bit, so I don't care if they're a little bigger than normal. I should have gotten my bench scraper out to pick up my onions. So helpful. Okay, there we go. Let me see. Let me move you a little closer. There we go. Get these going. I'm going to let these go for a couple minutes. Now, when I get it ready, I've got a 9x13 Pyrex glass dish. It's already sprayed with non-stick cooking spray. So we got that ready. I got my pared potatoes. I'd say there's 2 cups or so in there. Maybe 2.5 cups of potatoes. And they're just Yukon Gold. Like those a lot. Just want to get everything hot. And it's down to 1 box of chicken stock, and I made my polenta with that today. Let me bring that over real quick. It just looks like a bowl of polenta, and it's really good. Grab my spoon. It's been sitting here about a half an hour or so. Let's see. It's really good. It's pretty sharp from the Parmesan cheese, and I used about a half a cup, so I'd probably cut that in half to a 1/4 cup of cheese is all it needs in that small amount. It's still very, very good. Turn my heat up. This is going to be, it's going to be a skillet full. I could just eat these, onions and potatoes. Ugh. But this recipe is for my keto people. This is very, very, very much a keto dish. The leftover I have left, I'm going to stick it in those little throwaway bread pans and put it in the refrigerator overnight and see if it'll set up like a regular polenta to where you can slice it and then pan fry it, the leftovers. I want to see how that works. Now I'm using steamed crisp white shoe pig corn from Green Giant. Usually I'm a whatever store brand I'm at, whatever store. But must have got these on sale somewhere, so I need to use them up. And then some peas. I'm not going to use this whole bag of peas. And they're still half frozen. But we all know it doesn't take peas very long. There's a good cup and a half of peas in there. I don't have any carrots. I was going to put green beans in, but I already had a lot of things to put in it, so you didn't have to worry about that. And I'm going to use a can of cream of celery to make my gravy. And instead of milk, I'm going to add some chicken stock to it. I have some milk but it's been in there a while, so I'm not sure it's still any good. And I used a lot of stock in that polenta, but not the whole 4 cups, so whatever I need in here. I don't want it too runny. And if I didn't mention it, because I mentioned it in my polenta video, we're using puff pastry for the crust on the top of this. I had a box of it in the refrigerator or in the freezer, and I needed to use it. So when I was looking around trying to figure out something for dinner, I thought, hey, chicken pot pie. Put about a half a cup of the broth that's chicken stock that's still in there. Might be able to add a little more. We'll see as this cooks a little bit. And you know, if I hadn't had that puff pastry today, I found in the freezer, I would have made a fresh batch of my buttermilk biscuits and just lined them on the top and made, I don't know, like is it Chicken a la King that puts biscuits on top? I don't remember for sure, but that's what I was going to do. Chicken pot pie with biscuits. Now, the only thing we have left to do is add our chicken. I've got 2 cans opened and drained. We like a lot of chicken, so I think 1 can is a little light. I mean, that's not much chicken. for that size skillet. So we're going to go ahead, dump the rest of this one in. I'm telling you, I love the canned chicken breast. It is such a nice, convenient. Don't have to thaw anything out. It's in the can. It's cooked. It's ready to go. I really, really like it. Now, I think the only seasoning I'm going to use, I don't know. Let me think about it. We're going to use salt and pepper. I just sprinkle it on because we like pepper. If you can't have salt, cut it back or use your salt substitutes, whatever you do. I'm one of those people that, since I'm on a water pill, I guess is maybe why, I don't know, my sodium's always low. So I've not had to be real careful with my sodium intake. Oh my God, that's good. Look at how yummy that looks. Can you see that well enough? Oh my goodness, look at this. Wish I had some carrots, but I don't. Carrots would have been a nice pop of color in here. Oh, and I forgot to turn my oven on. So that's going to take a couple minutes to warm up. In the meantime, let's get this poured in. Oops. Shut my heat off. Been crazy in here. I cleaned up my kitchen just to get it all dirty again this morning. Go figure. About the time I start getting everything all together, I start digging stuff out of the pantry and freezer. Oh, this looks so good. Okay, I did salt the potatoes. I always salt the potatoes when I'm boiling them. Because if you don't, you'll never get enough salt on a potato. But they'll suck it in as they cook. And that makes them extra special good. So I'm going to have to back this up. Make room to get my puff pastry out. Let's get salt and pepper out of the way. This cutting board we're done with. I love dinners that come together so quickly. I mean, it is so quick. I mean, you don't need a lot of time. And if you don't have a lot of time, you know, this is great. You get home at 5 o'clock and you pretty much have this on your table at 6. So, and that's with, you know, prep time and 30 minutes or so of cooking time. Not quite a 30-minute meal, but it's pretty close. Okay. Here we are. Oh, I forgot there's 2 sheets in here. Thought I used one. I'm going to have to figure out what to do with this other piece of puff pastry, aren't I? Okay. Okay. Maybe I'll just bake it with some butter and cinnamon sugar on it and make it a dessert. What do y'all think? I think it sounds good. Okay. I don't see my tiny roller. Yep, here it is. I bought this gizmo, I don't know, about 100 years ago. And I use it when I roll out pizza dough. Lots of things. So, let me see. Hey, I guess pretty good. That doesn't happen very often. Make note of this, people. Kathy got it right first try. And I don't know if you need to, but I would suspect you'd need some slits to let the steam out. I'm not a real expert with puff pastry, but now while we wait on our oven to heat up, let's go ahead and got to do something with this. It's all thawed out, so not sure. If I had more time to think about it, I'd probably come up with something pretty good. But that's pretty well floured on that side. Let's put that side over there because this one wasn't as much. Let's cut it in thirds. And cut it in thirds. We're going to see how this comes out. These won't take as long as the pot pie will. But we will see. We will see. Now, I think I can spread it with my little sharp paring knife, so let's get a butter knife. You know, I happen to have a can of cherry pie filling sitting over here. I wonder if we can do some little cherry turnovers. I'll take these buttered slices that I made to sprinkle with sugar, and we'll turn them over. Okay. Just a big old 21 ounce can of cherry pie filling. And I think Dave, could you go back and get me that silver pan that's laying on the what is that thing called? That table. Baker's rack? Yeah, the baker's rack in there. In the spare room. Okay. Do it like a little burrito almost. I'm sure it'll probably spill out, but and then this is the buttered side. Whoops. Okay. And just set it right here for me. Thank you, hon. What would I do without you?
Are you videoing right now?
Yes, I am. You just walked into my video. Ha ha ha. Okay. Let me get some foil out. I have some non-stick foil. As soon as I wipe off my fingers. Do another one here. Hopefully I have enough. I'm sure I have enough to do 9. I'm sure I'm going to have plenty of the cherry filling left over. So, what have you guys been doing? Anybody been doing any baking or fun stuff? You've all heard me talk about D&T on Facebook. Tonight is a sale night at 7. They'll be selling all sorts of clothes and all kinds of sizes. They go from small to 6X. And I never know what size. Tonight, they're going to have some leggings. They're supposed to be getting in some solid leggings. I'm anxious for that. I have a lot of tie-dyed shirts that I would like to have some blue, black, whatever colors I can get in leggings to wear with them. These might come out a little messy, but I'll bet you they're going to taste awful good. So, and also, on this hand, this is a paparazzi jewelry. This finger, my ring finger, that's a paparazzi. This one isn't. My earrings are paparazzi. My necklace, I can't remember where I got it, but I'm sure it wasn't. It wasn't paparazzi. I bought it because it was feathers and I liked it. And then I did get these earrings from paparazzi that I really, really like. And 2 of my friends sell paparazzi. So you can talk to either Tammy Little or you can talk to Sandy Bradley, and she does live shows on Facebook as well under Sandy Bradley. So she has a paparazzi page called Styling with Sandy, and she has pictures of jewelry and stuff in there, stuff she has available. She has a huge inventory, and she'll be on it. You know what? She didn't say what time. She's going to be on Facebook tonight with a show. And D&T will be on at 7. They usually run 7 to 8 or 8:15 for their clothing shows. And one of their Visions, the Vision Company, gives necklaces and earring sets with most of their shirts. So that's really cool. We like that. Let's see. I'm only using about half the can on this. I need another cherry on there, though. Not so much more goop. Oh, that's a little piece. That one's going to weep. This one's going to be a mess. Okay, let me grab a paper towel and some sugar. And I'm just going to sprinkle the tops of those with sugar. My oven is preheated, so we're going to put our chicken pot pie in there for between 30 and 40 minutes, just till the top is nice and brown and that the filling is bubbly hot. That butter's still wet enough on there to hold that sugar. I'm spilling a lot of it off, but hey, it'll be fine. I'm going to check the pies in about 15 minutes and see if our little cherry desserts are ready. Look at that. I was only going to make dinner And you guys got a twofer in this video. How about that? You can't beat that. Not even with a stick. So, my parents used to say that all the time. I'm not really sure what it means. Okay, folks, that's it until the pot pie comes out of the oven, and I'll have the little cherry turnovers to show you, and our chicken pot pie a la carte. So hang in there, folks. I'll be back before you know it, and we'll have a finished meal. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Glad you hung around. We are done. We have a beautiful looking pot pie. Sorry you won't get to see me serve it up tonight. And we have our little mini cherry tarts for dessert. Don't those look good? Oh my God. I can't wait to eat one. Not supposed to. Shh, don't tell anybody. I'll make Dave eat it. I promise. I won't eat it. I promise. Hey, it's been great having fun with y'all. Here we are at 26 minutes already. Time flies when you're having fun. I can't wait to dig into this. I'll let you know how it tastes. Dave's starving. It's after 6 o'clock, so I'm about an hour late getting dinner on the table. But I don't think he'll be too mad. I think he's going to really, really like this. So go out and have a great evening, everybody. Keep smiling. For as long as you can be mask-free. Don't know how that's going to go. Fingers crossed on that one. Okay. I love y'all. Thanks for coming in and visiting me in Kat's Cooking Kitchen. Facebook and YouTube, y'all. Thanks a lot.